Hey everyone, I'm Hector Mirai, and this is Faith and Fandom 180 on LTN Radio. So this past weekend, I had a panel at the largest con I'll be at this year, and it was a Faith and Fandom panel discussing just the concept of looking for spiritual content in our entertainment, and discussing the fact that some people grew up being told that you couldn't love video games or comics or Harry Potter or Pokemon or Dungeons and Dragons and still love Jesus, and just kind of asking people what their discouragements were, what their encouragements were, and encouraging them to have open eyes and to use discernment. It's a panel I've been doing for years, and I've usually gotten a lot of good response from it. But at this panel, a lady in the back started flagrantly flailing her arms around, and when I finally called on her, she was very aggressive, and she said, "What qualifies you to lead this panel?" And I kind of paused and asked her to clarify, and she said, "Well, what are your qualifications?" And I just said, "Well, I've got a degree in divinity, and I've been a professional geek for 10 years. It's a fan panel." I didn't even mention the books. And, but apparently my answer wasn't good enough, and she literally stormed out of the panel. And we went on, and it went really well. But that lady's response ate away at me the whole weekend. I did another panel the next day, a geek church service, but literally every time I thought about it, it's bothered me. And I realized that I was holding on too tightly to what people thought about this. And Galatians 1:10 says, "Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ." The crazy thing is, I got so much positive feedback about this panel. Literally at my hotel the next morning when I went to go get coffee, a dude pulled me aside and said, "Hey, you did a really great job, and that was really encouraging," in the hotel elevator. But I was so focused on what one person said that I was kind of ignoring what God said. And I just want to encourage you, listen to God over people. Remember to catch Faith and Fandom 180 every Wednesday morning on the Back Row Morning Show, only on LTN Radio. And if you'd like to learn more about Faith and Fandom, head over to faithandfandom.org, where you can learn about our Comic-Con ministry, podcast, memes, apparel, and book series. You can even read new chapters before they make it to the next book. I'm Hector Mirai, and thank you for spending the last 180 seconds with me.